The best mistake we ever made on purpose. We called it the arrangement. Short, simple, and strictly business. He was a line cook working 80 hours a week trying to pay off his mom's medical bills. I was a graduate student, 3 months away from my student visa and a whole world away from my family. We met at a crowded diner in Queens. No flowers, no candlelight, just two people staring at a stack of legal papers like they were a death warrant. We shook hands over black coffee. He got $500 a month, and I got to stay in the only country I called home. The wedding was a 10-minute blur at City Hall. I wore a thrifted blazer, he wore a pair of clean jeans, and a nervous smile. We took 3 photos on my phone, just enough to satisfy a skeptical agent, and then we went back to work. For a long time, we were just ghosts in the same hallway. He worked the night shift, and I was buried in textbooks until dawn. We knew the basics, his favorite cereal, the way I always lose my keys, but we never really knew each other. Then came the night the radiator burst. It was 3 in the morning, mid-January, and the apartment was flooding with freezing water. We both scrambled, slipping and sliding, trying to stop the leak with old towels and sheer panic. We were soaked, shivering, and for some reason, we started laughing. Really laughing. He looked at me, hair plastered to his forehead, and said, "Man, we are terrible at this." And suddenly, the walls we built started to crumble. Little things changed. He'd leave a takeout container of spicy noodles on the counter for me. I'd make sure his favorite mug was clean before he got home. We stopped being the arrangement and started being us. Yesterday, my permanent residency finally arrived in the mail. The big blue envelope, the end of the contract. I should have been thrilled. I should have been packing my bags for a better apartment, but I found him in the kitchen, staring at the envelope like it was a goodbye note. "So, I guess you're free now," he whispered, not looking up. I walked over, took the paper, and set it face down on the table. "Actually," I said, my heart pounding in my throat, "I think I'd rather stay." He finally looked at me, and for the first time in 3 years, I didn't see a business partner. I saw home. Turns out, the paperwork was fake, but the love, that was the only thing that turned out to be real.